Sind hier auch welche drin? Na. Die sind wohl alle draußen, ne?
The red fox has crawled back into his den.
So, what should we drink to?
First and foremost, to King Wenceslas.
Ooh.
Ha, that can wait. Why don't we drink to victory and to that pile of silver in the cellar behind us, eh?
Come now. The first drink should be in honor of our fallen comrades. Ada and Kubienka did not make it back. We must honor them.
That's right.
What about you, Henry? Who or what do you want to toast?
Auf die Schönheit von Katharina.
Someone who saved our necks on multiple occasions. To someone who we'd be blind without. I'd like to drink to someone without whose help we wouldn't have pulled it off yesterday.
Christ, spit it out already. Who is it?
To Catherine.
There you go. To Kate and all the women.
To Catherine.
You daft buggers. All right, then. Long life to all of us.
I've been wondering what'll happen next. What will the local nobility do now that Sigismund's pulled out, Sir Peter?
I expect his supporters will have no other choice than to turn coats and get behind Jobst. When he marches in from Podiebrad, he'll put things right around here. The town is still governed by a council put in place by Sigismund.
Someone should throw those fuckers out the windows. I'll bet when von Berghoff sent that rabble into our neighborhood, no one so much as made a peep against it.
Indeed.
Wo ist der
I'd say they
eigentlich?
happily joined in.
Müssen wir
You're
gleich noch mal
probably too
drinnen
young
gucken,
to
ob der
know
irgendwo
about it,
drinnen
but blaming
rumwühlt.
Jews for everything has a certain
Weil eigentlich müsste ja immer noch Gefangener sein.
sad tradition here.
What will you do now, Catherine?
What do you think? Have a few beers, a piece of roast meat, then go and lie down?
All by yourself?
Did you try that one on young Lady Routard, too?
Hey, enough of the lovey-dovey stuff. No one's interested.
What will you do, Sam? Will you return to the town?
Yes, later. Someone must help the families. But for now, I will stay with you. I have some scores to settle.
With von Berghoff?
Once we no longer have any use for him, that bastard is mine.
Von Bergo is still the royal chamberlain. He's untouchable for someone like you.
That is what you say.
Not just me, though. But let's change the subject. This isn't what we should be talking about at a celebration such as this.
No, it is not.
What about the infamous plunderer and robber baron fittingly called the Dry Devil?
Der von mir
Where are
gewonnen-hittet
you
wurde.
headed?
You're talking like this is the end. Just because Sigismund hauled his arse out of here doesn't mean the job's finished. War's a whore. And we'll be paying her so much of that silver that she'll still be fucking us on her deathbeds.
Hinnick, the dry philosopher.
This won't end overnight, boys.
So you'll stay?
Wherever Zizka goes, I go. And I'll leave rivers of blood and ravaged wenches in my path.
That robbery? It was something, wasn't it?
I still can't believe we pulled it off.
If there's anything that can spoil my mood, it's that bastard Brabant.
And
Franzose.
didn't I fucking tell you? I was saying the whole time that that fucking French
Du
folk
hast
was
gar
leading
nichts
us along by
gesagt.
the nose, telling us what we want to hear. Yeah, him and his, I've been everywhere. I know everything. Bollocks. This stinking frog.
I thought I had a nose for people. I don't understand how I could have been so wrong.
He must have been planning it for some time.
Fuck. Let's not talk about that fucker anymore. It just gets me mad. But we'll get him back one day.
Ich frage mich bloß, wie die Connection zwischen Barbar und Ulrich zusammengekommen ist.
Imagine what you could buy with a pile of silver like that.
Aye. Not even I could drink my way through it all.
If anyone could, it's you.
It would be better spent on repairing the whole quarter in Kuttenberg after that fire.
I think all your planning is pointless. The silver is for the army, as Zizka would say.
I will see about that. I didn't stick my neck out for a pair of pretty eyes.
I have to say, if it weren't for that Musa, I wouldn't be standing here now. I'm still not quite sure what to make of him, though.
Hä? Wo kommt denn das jetzt wieder her? Musa ist unser bester Kumpel. Wir haben uns super mit denen verstanden. Außerdem hast du verraten, wer wir sind, was wir machen. Und er hat nichts dagegen gesagt. Er unterstützt uns sogar in dieser Sache. Er war bloß zu ängstlich, was zu tun. Und dann, obwohl wir so übermächtig sind, in einer Cutscene sind wir wieder der Schwächste von allen, muss er uns ja noch retten. Was hast... Hä? Das macht jetzt gar keinen Sinn.
I'd watch my step with him. He doesn't believe in God like we do. God knows where he's from.
He saved me.
He helped us. Maybe he was helping himself at the same time. We'll see.
Exactly. I do not think it is so black and white. What is so funny?
Black and White.
Nothing. You're right.
Ich fand's eigentlich
See
lustig.
what he has to tell us after he comes to himself.
He wasn't too seriously injured. He should be on his feet soon.
Well, I just hope he won't be doing anything like that again anytime soon. Well, I should go now.
Already? Stop messing about. The night is young. Pour another drink.
No, I have to go. I still want to catch Ruthard and the others before they ride off to see Yobst.
Huh. I see. But, mostly Ruthard's lass, eh?
What's this? Young love?
It's nothing.
More like he's jealous, huh?
What have I to be jealous of? After all, I've got wee Kate right here.
Forget about it, you slimy sack of bones. Run along, Henry, before you make...
Back to Hungary.
I'm sorry.
So, also durchsuchen wir doch nochmal das Haus jetzt. Ob jetzt der Van Bergo hier ist oder Musa hier irgendwo rumliegen. Und Oderin ist ja auch noch hier, der Junge. Ha. Nope. Vielleicht hier? Nope.
Just a little longer.
Okay, hier liegt Musa. Den haben wir schon mal gefunden. Sehr schön. Warum können wir mit Jan nicht reden? Komisch. Ach so, mit denen haben wir ja schon geredet gehabt. Stimmt, ja. Haben wir sonst jemand, mit dem wir hier quatschen können? Nee, ne?
Janos, why don't you join the others? Sigismund has withdrawn. We've won.
I know. I don't have taste for booze now. We lose good men yesterday. Eder, he always say, I die in bed with tits of pretty wench in hands. Instead, he die like dog in fucking courtyard with hole in gut. And Kubienka, kurwa. I do not know which one I have more adventures with. He was like brother to me. Do piche. Everything go to shit. Leave me, Henry. I want to be alone.
Have a safe journey.
You really don't want to join us?
I can't. Sigismund might have pulled out, but there's still work to be done here. I think Zizka will want to wait for Jobst.
In that case, you ought to come with us. We'll be relaying a message to Jobst. I'm certain Hanush will be there as well.
He certainly will be.
Then you could continue along with me. And you and Yitka could get married right away. You know, it's high time my cousin's daughter got married. And, Sir Hans, trust me, she has no shortage of suitors.
I'm glad to hear that. She must be very pretty, eh?
So that's all that matters to you, you lout.
No, no, of course not. Beauty isn't the most important thing.
I'm just pulling your leg.
All right.
Yitka is a pretty girl, don't worry. As I say, come with us and see for yourself.
And what about her father?
Herald, don't worry about him. Even if he doesn't like you, which I highly doubt, as his cousin and Yitka's guardian, I'll change his mind. But I'm certain that won't be necessary. What could be better than uniting the Kunstats of Podjebrad with the Lords of Leper?
Of course. But I'm still afraid the wedding will have to wait. The land isn't safe. The king is imprisoned. Our work isn't over yet.
You don't mean to tell me that you plan to go to Vienna to rescue the king?
If Sigismund doesn't release him, then we'll have no other choice.
All the more reason to have the wedding soon. What if something happens to you?
Don't worry, sir. Henry and I have survived worse things.
I don't know. I'll have to talk with Hanush about this. Now, I need to get ready to leave. Take care, youngster.
Have a safe journey. Send my regards to Yitka and Sir Herald.
Are you leaving with Bocek, Sir Hans?
No. I'm just trying to explain to Bocek that our job's not over yet. Isn't that right, Henry?
Indeed. You'll have to excuse Lord Capon from the wedding, Sir Bocek.
Yes, I'm aware of it. I only hope nothing happens to the young lord.
I'll keep a close eye on him.
I'm glad to hear it. Since we're all together here, I must thank you both. If you hadn't freed us from captivity, Sigismund's supporters would have shown us no mercy. Especially after that robbery.
We're glad to have helped.
I agree with Sir Hans.
So both of you, take care. I hope we'll all see each other at the wedding.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Of course not.
God be with you.
Jitka von Kunststadt, die zukünftige Ehefrau unseres Herrn Hans Kapp und die Tochter von Erhard, dem Älteren von Kunststadt, und Jitka dem Medrich. Leider ist nicht genau bekannt, wie die Ehe arrangiert wurde, doch Aufzeichnungen belegen, dass Hans Kappern durch die Heirat seiner Herrschaft in Mähren ausweitern konnte. Mit Jitka hatte er einen Sohn namens Hinz, der später den Spitznamen der König von Ostböhmen erhielt. Er war unermüdlich aktiv in der politischen Welt von Böhmen und ein Vorfahr der Hussitenkönigs Georg vom Podiebrad. Ansonsten weiß man über Jitka von Kunststadt nur, dass Hans Kappern ihr im Jahr 1408 eine Mitgift von 60.000 Prager Groschen gewährte. Damn. Das ist mehr als ich habe. Damn.
Driving through the mud would be a
Godspeed, Father.
I hope it won't be too long before you're able to return to Kuttenberg.
Thanks, Goodwin. I know we haven't always seen eye to eye. After all, I'm the one who made you join the clergy. And
What are you trying to say? I was a good priest until they tossed me out.
all right, granted. What I really mean to say is, even though I
But he's the
often
Archbishop
didn't
of Prague,
agree with
isn't he?
your actions,
That's the one.
proven
It's a
yourself
small
to
world,
be a
isn't
good man. And I'm proud to have you as a son. You saved Christopher, and for that matter, all of us. For that, you'll always have a place at home. Thank you.
We're kin, Father. It's all water under the bridge now. I'm glad we've made up.
Time to say goodbye.
Thanks, lad. We owe you a lot. Just because Sigismund withdrew doesn't mean we've won. The kingdom is about to change, Henry. Believe me, in the end, it's folk like you and me who will change the world. The time of the nobility is ending, but I won't keep you with my old man talk. God be with you.
I'm with you.
Dauert noch ein Weilchen.
It's good to see you back on your feet.
It's about time. The sooner we get out of here, the better.
Wouldn't you rather stay? I think you'd fit right in. And I'm sure Godwin wouldn't mind.
That's not possible. I have to protect my father and get everyone to safety. Just because Sigismund pulled out doesn't mean we're not in danger. And who knows how much time we have before they start looking for us. And you keep an eye on my brother. The Lord hasn't been very kind to him. Neither has father. Even a priest sometimes needs someone to confide in.
How are things between Godwin and your father now?
It's hard to tell. They're both hard-headed. But at least they're talking now. That's progress.
Can't you talk some sense into him? After all, Godwin saved both your necks.
Father knows that. But they just have to work this out between them. There's not much I can do about it.
Have you said goodbye to Godwin yet?
Not yet.
It's not what you'd like, is it?
I was hoping we could spend more time together. My father always saw only the bad in him and talked about him that way. I'd have liked to hear Godwin's side over a beer or two. About what he went through. And instead, well, you know.
Well, have a safe journey. Hopefully you'll be safe in Podjebrad for a while.
Keep holding on. God willing, we're not seeing each other for the last time.
Are we ready to depart, gentlemen?
How did it feel to meet your brother after so many years?
If only it were after so many years. It was the first time we saw each other.
Well, he hadn't been home for 20 years, but you're older, aren't you?
I grew up with my mother. My father took me to Rabosh later. So I'd learn how to ride horses, shoot, use a sword. In short, everything I needed.
Did your father teach you all by himself?
At his age, not a chance. The stable master taught me how to ride, the captain of the guard all about swords, and the game warden how to shoot.
And what was your father doing all that time?
Sometimes he took me hunting. For half a day, he'd scold me for riding like a fence post, and that I'd crippled his horse. And also that I shot as if I was using a hoof to aim.
When Godwin came up at home, what did Martin tell you about him?
His name didn't come up too often. But every time I disappointed my father, he gave me a sermon that I'd end up like my brother one day.
And how?
That depended on how I disappointed him. When I got drunk for the first time, he said Godwin had likely drunk himself to death long ago. When he saw me with some girl, he said Godwin dragged all kinds of whores to his bed. And then the silver started going missing in the fortress.
Martin was wrong about Godwin. He's not like that. I mean, I don't know what he was like when he was younger, but when I met him, he was a solid bloke. And he still is.
I expected that. But when you hear only the worst about someone all your life, it's Hard for you to think otherwise. Till we meet again. I'm sorry.
Henry, there you are.
All ready to go?
We're about to leave. It's good that you're here. I wanted to thank you. If you hadn't got us out, who knows what would have happened to us.
Zizka says you shouldn't forget what's most important now.
What did he mean by that?
To report everything to Margrave Jobst. And win back Kuttenberg. Without him, we can't do it. He definitely needs to know that Sigismund has withdrawn.
Don't worry. I'll get together everyone who's remained loyal to me, and we'll join Jobst. Then we'll liberate Kuttenberg together.
I hope you're right. Do you think Sigismund really withdrew because we stole
Das
his
macht
silver?
eigentlich überhaupt keinen
It
Sinn.
definitely wasn't the only reason. But it was probably the last straw for him. Such a campaign doesn't come cheap. And without plundering the region, he has nothing to
Nur
pay
ein
his
Ring
men.
ist größer als der
On top of
andere.
that, I hear there's unrest in Hungary. I think that he actually went home to suppress an uprising, rather than fleeing from your band of marauders. No offense, of course.
What happened to you when they imprisoned you at Rabors?
They took us to the Italian court, where they locked us up. We couldn't go outside, but otherwise they treated us decently. But that could have changed at any time, once Sigismund decided what to do with us. Fortunately, that never happened.
Maybe he wanted to use you as hostages.
Probably. It's good that you freed us.
I won't keep you.
I wish the same to you. Thanks once again. And I'll tell Jobst about it.
Okay.
So you're leaving?
Yes, thank God. After all that's happened.
I hear you're going to Podjebrad.
We have kin there. We can't return to Kuttenberg for the time being.
I'll miss you. Too bad we didn't have more time together.
Maybe this won't be the last time we see each other. If you ever happen to travel around Podjebrad, I'd be pleased to see you again.
All right. I'll see the wagon is ready. Well, have a safe journey.
Is this how you're going to bid farewell to me after all of this?
Can you think of anything better?
How about this? I won't forget you, Henry.
Nor are you.
Ich dachte, die machen
Stay
jetzt
the way
richtig
you
rum.
are and keep fighting
Und nicht
the
ein
good
kleines
fight.
Küsschen auf die Wange.
See you soon, God willing. That idle king of ours is not going to free himself.
Dass die sich nicht mal waschen konnten, ne?
Time to get boozing.
A rider? It's one of ours. Keep the gate open.
Kubienka, pass auf. Kubienka hat überlebt. Hey!
Kubienka? That bastard's alive.
Fuck.
Are you all right? Should we call someone for you?
Ugh, I'm just beaten up. It will be all right.
I fought you kick bucket, you crazy fucker. Where you been? Hey!
As we were riding away, they shot the horse out from under me. I was lucky it didn't fall on me.
And where were you all night?
When I fell, those bastards caught me and took me hostage. I lay tied up in a wagon in Sigismund's camp, awaiting my fate. Until the early morning, when Eric came to me.
bastard. I should wipe him off the face of the earth.
Don't tempt fate. The whole lot of them were gobsmacked from what we did. They went to tell Sigismund about the robbery. They wanted him to send reinforcements.
But Sigismund gone.
He turned them down. Then Eric got into a big quarrel with someone. A bit after that, he came and untied me.
Wait, what do you say? Eric led you free?
Aye, but on one condition. That I find Henry and give him a message.
What message?
Wait till you hear this. You'll shit yourself. He's waiting for you in what used to be Sigismund's camp, and he wants to fight you, man to man.
Do you think it's a
Ah,
trap?
fuck, ich wollte das erste nehmen.
Thing like dog's arse.
I looked him straight in the eyes when he said it. I reckon he's serious, Henry. He wants to sort this on his own. It's personal.
Shit.
Wait, you not go there alone, hey?
Well, when I think about it, I reckon I will.
I go with you. We fuck up that fucker good.
Thanks, Janos. But no, this is personal. You could say I owe it to him.
Ne, bist du gar
You
nicht.
fucking crazy?
If I were you, I'd forget about it. Who knows? He might be waiting for you in the bushes with a crossbow.
I think he wants to take me on man to man.
It's up to you. My job was to give you the message, and I've done that. Break a leg. I need to go and rest now.
Go. And you, Henry, think about it good. You know, you talk to Zizka first. Are you alright? Hey?
What? Do you really think falling from a horse would put me out of action?
I followed you dead.
To be honest, I nearly was. If not for Eric, God knows what they'd have done to me.
You small fry friends, they not pay ransom for you.
Right. And you're made of solid gold, eh?
Come, we get some grub.
Fuck that. I'm going to bed. But you could bring me a nightcap and a bite to eat, huh?